And it creates a loop, a pattern that I am completely capable of identifying, of structuring, of looking at straight in the face and knowing what I have to do. But that doesn't take away the pain or the lack of motivation, the sense of deep self-doubt that completely take over you in these moments. Everything I talk about on this channel is inspired by lived experience across 3 continents, across 3 languages, and enough professional and personal reinvention to know quite a bit about thriving in change and uncertainty. I find it so funny how humans are so predictable and repeat the same pattern all over and all over again. We like to keep it quite distant from our own self, saying that humanity never learns, that our societies love to repeat mistakes of the past. But we actually recreate this prophecy at an individual level. And I personally experience this quite often. Basically, humanity goes on the pattern of been there, done that, here we go again, as if nothing happened at all. Like many of you, I'm feeling very lost these days. Despite being conventionally considered successful, despite having been through many similar challenges before, even despite the fact that I know I'll be all right and I know I can make this through. There are moments in our life that will completely reshape and impact our level of motivation. In these moments, it's very easy to say you just have to reground yourself, recenter, remind yourself why everything is gonna be fine. Moreover, if you're like me, someone who plans, who can think of so many strategies, you might still have problems if you struggle with the implementation part, with making into reality whatever ideas or solutions you thought of. I don't know where my career will take me physically in the next 6 to 12 months. And I've been moving across the world every 2 years throughout my 20s. So this brings a lot of uncertainty in my life because of everything that's happening professionally and personally. I haven't had as much time as I wanted or motivation to work towards the projects that I say matter to me, which meant very slow progress towards my objectives. This in turn hits my motivation and my self-confidence. But my greatest strength in this situation is something that I've developed through years of therapy and daily journaling. It's a deep understanding and awareness that these feelings are all normal, that there is no such thing as bad emotion or bad mood. All of these things are saying something about our needs, our most profound needs and desires that we might not immediately understand or listen to. My greatest strength is knowing that it's all right, that it's normal, and that actually this sort of feeling and mood is much more widespread than it appears. So at least I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed for feeling like this, and I'm ready to talk about it with my friends and with you, because I think it's very important to normalize these sort of feelings, but also to talk about how we address it. So it becomes easier to regain that good mood, that sense of everything's gonna be all right. And since YouTube is the place for professional oversharers, I'm going to focus this next mini-series on sharing how I deal with this dilemma of deep self-awareness and a sense of self-confidence with these sort of circumstances where I feel completely lost. I doubt myself and my ability to actually get to the end of this uncomfortable, uneasy situation. How do you put them together? I'm going to share from my experience, inspired by the years of journaling and therapy lessons and reflections. It's a very personal experience-based sort of sharing, inspired by scientific research, but I'm not going to try to be a doctor in psychology. I'm going to share with you what really works in practice and how you can go from where I am now to where I know I can be and I want to be. I'm doing this because I am freaking deadly stubborn. I won't give up on my dreams, on all the different projects I have. I also have power to motivate the others, and that's my main goal here. I really want us all to be all right, motivated, aware of what matters to us, and actually go for our dreams. And if you notice, while I'm talking about all of these things, there is so much passion and fire coming inside myself too. This is a superpower I want to put in your use, because even if I'm feeling tired and low battery and lost, the moment I meet someone who is in the same situation, I'll always find extra energy to get out and put it in that other person. So, are you ready for this journey together? If yes, hit that subscribe button, ask your questions, and more importantly, share your best practices. I am very curious to learn and to understand this sort of experience from the point of view of other people out there. See ya.